Cents. What's going on, you guys? Nerd0555 here, coming to you with my 2 cents on what would have happened if Johnny Kickjass, the original third member of ICP, would have stayed a part of ICP, because this was brought to my attention when I was just watching an old school ICP concert, and I saw Violent J, Shaggy, and then Johnny Kickjass, and I was like, who's this third guy? And I remembered them talking about it on the Juggalo show, that he passed away, and rest in peace to him, man. So what would have happened? Like, would we see the things that we see today, like the Fago Armageddons, and like all those things that have to do with Fago? Like, would the Joker cards have turned out like different than they are? Would they all have like? Cause I was cause cause you look shut up. Cause you look in Rebel Flag. I didn't actually know this until I listened to it and I saw it in the footage I was watching. You look in Rebel Flag and you hear Johnny Kickjass, and he's in the Wizard of the Hood song. You hear that I think he's both the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. And then you got what else is he on? He's on the full Carnival Carnage album. He's on Dog Beats, and he's on the old school Basement Cuts. And yes, I know about Basement Cuts, and yes, I know about Dog Beats. Everybody's all shocked when I say that I know about Dog Beats and Basement Cuts. It's funny. They're like, you know Basement Cuts, you know Dog Beats? And I like seeing their reaction every time, because I'm young, so. But like, would we still see like all these things we see today, like The Gathering, like especially because Pass Me By is one of my favorite ICP songs of all time, and my favorite ICP song just in general. Like, would they have added him in every song that they did? And just I just wonder, like, what would the fate of Psychopathic, with Johnny Kickjass being involved with ICP till this day, and what would have happened if he passed away while he was with Shaggy, Toot and Violent J? That's another thing, is like, what would have happened? Like would they stop making music? All these things in my head, like, would they stop making music if Johnny Kickjass died? Or would they carry on just like how when he left ICP, would they just carry on like it was not a big deal, and we could still do this, Shaggy? Yeah, we could still do this, Jay. And like, would it be like that, or would they probably stop making music? Because growing up listening to ICP, I never knew there was a third member. Actually, I knew, but I didn't know his name. I didn't know anything about him, because I'm new school Juggalo. Like, I hate those terms, old school Juggalo versus new school Juggalo. So I can't consider myself old school Juggalo, because I haven't been down since I've only been down since 2002. So it's just like, what would happen? Would the Marvel's Missing Link, the new Joker's card, be the same that they are today?
Shit.
Really, you had to knock over my binder.
I'm sorry.
Gosh, and my new A's, bro. But like, what would have happened? And no cursing. This is a PG show. And no cursing. This is a PG show.
Okay.
Not. It's too inappropriate music. So it's not a PG show. I don't give a. Oh really?
Okay.
And then, like, what would happen? Like, with all these things that we see today with ICP, we gotta see, like, would Twisted have been assigned to psychopathic? Would Blaze, would Big Hoodoo, would ABK, heck, even Blase Rose and Boondocks as well. So, would all these people be assigned to psychopathic? And don't forget about A and B. Would all these people be assigned? We don't know. Um, cause because when I and it's like, when if Johnny Kickjass would have stayed, just think that maybe the Joker's cards would have turned out different. Maybe they would be longer. What if the Riddle Box had a verse with Johnny Kickjass in it? Because we just saw the tour back in May and early June. We saw that. What would have happened if maybe Johnny Kickjass would have been a part of Riddle Box? What would have happened if, like, from, let's just say, he didn't decide to leave, for instance. He decided to be with
Really
ICP.
bad. You cook like a hot dog.
Like, what would happen? Like I was saying, like, what if he just decided to stay with ICP? And with the sad passing, what would have happened? Like, I know I repeat myself, but what would have happened? We gotta understand that. Like, would ICP carry on? Would would Jay and Shaggy still make music? And um, we gotta like, yeah, Johnny Kickjass didn't do much, but he's a big part of ICP's history. You can't, and like in some like a Carnival Carnage era shirt I saw with the outline of the Carnival Carnage, and it had a old school picture from that era. They just cut out Johnny Kickjass and have Shaggy and Violent J, and and I know it, like 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 some new juggalos that might come in, they probably won't know about this, like that there was 3 members, because I saw it just had Shaggy and Violent J and no Johnny Kickjass. So I think, and like in some pictures, and so what I'm what like but what would have been the fate of psychopathic without Johnny Kickjass leaving ICP, and they would still have 3 members. And I so but just leave your comments down below. What would have happened? What would have been the fate of psychopathic if if J if Johnny Kickjass never left ICP? Because this is not, and I believe I'm the first to touch on this topic. So maybe Carnival Spirits can touch on it. Maybe DC Fake Guy can touch on it, and maybe some of you guys, or maybe Don Chaos or something, can do a 2 cents out of this. And it's gonna be but like I'm glad that I'm not in a mean way, but it's like, what if Johnny Kickjass ended up dying as a member of ICP? What would have happened? Like I said, so we would have to be thankful that ICP is still making music, and everybody that doubted them and said, "You're never gonna make it. You're never gonna be anything," and they've made it this far, 30 something years in the, well, maybe 20, I'd say 29, 30, 30 something. I'm just gonna years in the game, like they're probably the successfulest musicians that are still around. Like, you got, I don't even think Eminem's still around. You got all these people that aren't even around anymore, and ICP is stuck in there since '91. And look at where they are today. So it's so this so like, what would have been the fate of psychopathic? Like, would see all the acts that on psychopathic that we do today, or would we end up seeing something different? We will never know, because Johnny just didn't stay long in ICP. He stayed from Basement Cuts to Carnival Carnage, and it's can't like I like like rest in peace, Johnny Kickjass. What would have been the faith without Johnny Kickjass, man? Like it's, and this isn't a topic that you hear, so I hope that I'm the first one to touch on this topic, and maybe DC Fago guy, if you're watching this, maybe you could touch on it. Maybe the Carnival Spirits, if you guys are watching this, maybe Don Chaos. I know Davey Mania watches my videos, so maybe you guys can touch on topics a little bit. So, I've been babbling on for about 13 and a half minutes, so I'm just gonna let you guys go. All right. Leave your comments down below. What would have been the fate of psychopathic if Johnny Kickjass wouldn't have left ICP? Comment down below. Um, like or share, and comment, and please just subscribe. I will be uploading videos more often. It's just my schoolwork has been piling up, so had to get that done. So and if you can subscribe, comment, share, and smash that like button. I'll be out, you guys. There might not be an upload tomorrow because I'm going to Black Sabbath tomorrow, and so there might not be an upload tomorrow, but there will be an upload Saturday. All right, I'm out, you guys. Peace.